Why don't we just get started then? Let's get started, shall we? Let's get started. No need to wait anymore. Alright. Why wait any longer? Hello everyone, good morning. Well, good morning from me, at least. Okay. Let's get Pietro on the big screen, shall we? Where is he? Where is he? He's standing up. Alright, well, perfect. Hello, everyone. Alright. Yeah, let me know. So, we're getting started. The good thing about this one is that we don't need to... So, usually when we do commentary, we have to be 15 minutes behind, just for fair play reasons. However... okay, this is not the right game. Give me 1 second. However, we don't have to wait 15 minutes until we get started, which is beautiful. I mean, how beautiful is that? Alright, here we go. Here we go. How's everyone doing? Where are you guys watching from? Man, get this picture of me off the screen. Get this picture of me off the screen. Chess A to Z, what's up? What's up? Good to see you. We got the handsome protagonist ready to play against a 14-year-old 2000 rated player. Oh man, it's almost just not fair. These kids are just... Are kids just like loaded? Are kids just like when they're born, they're just uploaded with the Magnus, with some Magnus Carlsen chess abilities or what, man? It's almost just not fair. Momo, hello. Hello. SCP, hello. Chihim, hello. Ryan, hello. Bella, hello. Artificial, hello. Awesome that you guys are all here to support Pietro. What is up? What is up? Amin, hello. There we go. Amin, hello. Laurent? I don't know if Laurent is still here. What's up, Amin? When will he start? It should start in about 4 minutes. Sawato, hello, hello. We should start in about 4 minutes. Let me know how the volume sounds, if my background music is too loud, if I'm too quiet. Hopefully everything's alright. What's up, Walkman? What's the time control? Oh, that is a good question. Okay, so they each start with... It looks like they each start with 15 hours. No, I'm just kidding. Oh, I can't see the clocks, actually. I wish I could look. I'm guessing it's just an hour and a half. Let's see. It's good? Okay, SCP, thank you, thank you. Event. Let's see if I can find the time controls. Ain't no way they're getting 15 hours. No, no, no. Usually they have... Okay, it's a 90-minute. Can you guys see this? Yeah, okay. It's 90-minute plus 30-second increment. So an hour and a half plus 30 seconds every move. 15 hours. That would just be hilarious. They got 15 hours for their games. I mean, what a treat. Okay, the live feed cut off for a second. So you are going to be here a little while. Yeah, get comfortable. Get comfortable. We will be hanging out for a bit. And 1 second. You get some popcorn? Yeah, exactly. Get some popcorn. What's up, Southern? Oh my god, we got an early stream, yeah. It's 6 in the morning. It is 6 in the morning for me. You just woke up? Good morning, good morning. Hopefully everyone's in the mood for some beautiful chess. What a treat, man. What a treat. Oh. I love commentating. It's 2 in the afternoon for you. Okay. So you must be you must be in the same time zone as Pietro right now. It's 8 a.m. Ooh, you don't have school today, Southern. What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? It's just all day chess for you, huh? This is gonna be fun. Yes. Hanging out, playing some chess, or watching some chess rather. Pietro's playing some chess. Heck yeah, Southern. You're in England. Wait, where is this tournament? I actually have no idea. Where is in the UK? Okay, okay. It's in the UK. Oh my gosh, how pretty is this? How pretty is this place? What? Oh my gosh, what a treat. Dang, this is so cool. Heck yeah. Heck yeah. Do I get lead mod? You're in Germany, Momo? So that time zone must be very close as well, if not the same. How do I get lead mod? I don't even know what is lead mod. Just like yeah, I can't remember the difference. What's the difference? All right, they're getting started soon. Oh, oh. Let's pause the background music. I like hearing the arbiter, and it feels like we're there. I turned up the volume on Pietro's live cam. Everyone quiet. Everyone shh. Everyone shh.
For the players, please don't use this door here. You can use that door over there only. It's a bit crowded over here, so go in and out of that door.
Guys, be quiet. The arbiter's speaking. We have to be respectful.
Okay, so I hope you enjoy the week. We're ready to start. Can you start? Like start, please.
It is time. It is time. All right. All right. We have some moves on the board. D4. Okay, let me put... We are started up, ladies and gentlemen. It's time. Okay, we got Pietro's infamous Jobava London. Let's see what the opponent plays. Ooh, little Chigorin. Okay. I didn't know if we were going to be expecting a King's Indian defense. How much coffee did it take for Cole to wake up today? Also cheese sticks? Yeah, I definitely need I got my coffee right here, right next to me. D4. Don't be too scared of D4. Ooh. Did Pietro... Uh-oh. What happened? Wait, what happened? Hello? We lost connection to the game. We lost connection to the game. Okay. Okay, well, we'll keep an eye on it. Oh, wait, no, they're back. They're back. We lost connection for a second. I was gonna have to, load up technical difficulties. Yeah, unfortunately. I was gonna have to load up an analysis board separately. Okay. We're back. We are so back. What's up, Max? What's up, Max? Max always trying to rizz me up. And it's working. I gotta be honest with you. And it's working. H4, H5. So what is Pietro's evil plan here, huh? Here, let me... Surely you guys want the close-up view. Let's make Pietro as big as possible. There we go. Nice. You missed the response to your question. I just still don't even know what lead mod is, Southern. Mudit, hello, hello. Welcome in. Pietro, so Pietro is quite underrated. Or not underrated, but I guess underrated to the opponent, I'm saying. Which chat is he looking at? I'm looking at both. So you'll see on the screen right here, both chats are popping up from from Pietro's YouTube stream and Pietro's YouTube stream and my stream. Both, yeah, both. What's up, Noxus? Hello, hello. Will you show another match? So we're just watching Pietro's. I am commentating for just Pietro's match today. And I am not in this round one of the tournament. So this is round one of the tournament. I suppose that's important context for people that didn't know. This is the first round, the first game of the tournament. And I will not be commentating for... I will not be commentating for any other games rather than this round one. Unfortunately. Because I will be traveling. Sick Parvis, hello, hello. You're starting to watch me from now on. Perfect. Perfect. Yeah. Why did he play H4? It's aggressive. And if you... So, yeah, early H4... So it's already a move, and whenever they have a Fianchettoed bishop, like this Fianchettoed structure where your pawn is sticking out here, you know what I wonder I wonder, because if castle's an h5, if you take... you can sacrifice the rook. Wow. And your attack is quite strong here. Ooh. Ooh. Delicious. Wow, delicious. Okay, so Pietro obviously had that prepared. Where are we? Here in castles. I missed a couple moves. H5 here. Interesting. Okay, so if we're getting... Chat is showing after a minute. It's a little delayed. Interesting. I see. My favorite opening is the Grand Prix attack. The Grand Prix attack after, or against the Sicilian defense. When did I go to bed? Well, last night I had to go to sleep at like 9 p.m. because I had to wake up early. I think it works well online. Yeah, here I was wondering if we were going to get... So this is, this is aggressive. And we have some pieces pointed towards the king side. I was wondering if we were going to get like here or f3. Like f3 and then g4. Just get really aggressive. The hard thing about classical games, how much time do they have? They have an hour and a half. Each person has an hour and a half. This on the left is their time. The hard thing about classical in-person, like over-the-board classical games, especially these high-rated players like 2000, is that it's hard to get like really aggressive because there's so much time to find the right defense that it's not like an online blitz or even like rapid game. Your opponent just has so much time to find the right defenses, and a lot of the times when you get so aggressive, you have to play much more like careful attacking chess. W raid? Did we get a raid already? Did we? I think I missed it. Hey, we did. Heck yeah. Zakonko, thanks for the raid, man. Thanks for the raid. That is so much time. Lock in, Pietro. That's right. That's right. And thanks for the follow, Zakonko. Thanks for the raid and the follow. Thanks, man. Thank you. Welcome in. Yes, I appreciate you. Thank you. Thank you, my king. Hard thing about over-the-board chess is staying calm when your opponent is staring into your soul while they're in front of you. Yeah, a lot of the times, it's also quite nerve-wracking. The person that you're playing, that you're trying to like win in this war, that person is right across from you. So it can be a bit of a little bit of a mind game. Yeah, a lot of the times c5 against the French, especially when this knight is in front of your c-pawn, because in the normal London system, this pawn is supporting your d-pawn, and so this center is very secure when your pawn is on c3. But with your knight here, this pawn is much less secure. And for example, if takes here, you can take with the d-pawn. Well, I'm sure you would like to take with the d-pawn. Wait, isn't this just a free pawn? Is this not just a free pawn? Wait a second. You sub to me? Thank you, Mackie. Thank you. Welcome into my stuff, man. Is Pietro Italian? I don't think so. I don't know. I don't think so. This time you'll not be available. You like the commentating? We'll try to catch you for your next tournament. Heck yeah. Perfect. Chess A to Z. Perfect. What's my elo? So I am around the same elo as Pietro, which makes it perfect. Maybe I'm a little bit of a gateway into his head. A little bit. When did I start playing? 7 years ago. 7 years ago. So I'm 2000 online, and probably my over the board is probably less than Pietro. My over the board is quite rough, to be honest. He's Swiss. Yes, that's right. Okay, he's Swiss. He's Swiss. Yes, yes, yes. Thank you, Mackie. Yeah, so Pietro, I'm sure, is thinking to himself, wait, isn't this a free pawn? And let's try to think. If I'm Pietro here, it's interesting because I'm sure the idea of giving away this pawn is to, first of all, activate this. The opponent saying that this pawn is not easily guarded and that he'll get it back easily. Something like Queen A5 to get it back. Maybe even Knight out somewhere to get it back. It's just not super easy for Pietro to guard this pawn unless he's castling kingside and he's going to guard it with something like b4. Even still. It also activates this bishop because this pawn's out of the way. Nice. I like this move. I like this move from the opponent. He has the Swiss flag next to his name. I mean, you make a good point. You make an excellent point, Southern. Is Pietro the favorite? I don't think he's the favorite. He's underrated by more than 300 points. What's my playing style? I am quite an aggressive player. I like attacking. Even if I lose, it's what makes chess fun for me. Do I prefer bullet, rapid, or blitz? My favorite time control is rapid. But I'm probably better at... I'm probably best in bullet. But my favorite is rapid. Yeah, Engine wants us to take this free pawn. And other moves besides taking this free pawn is actually not very good. Yeah, the computer is also wanting us to castle kingside, which is interesting because it seems like Pietro would want to castle queenside. I think I've seen the last game that I was commentating from him, we had a similar position where he pushed this H pawn. He actually got it in the game, the last game I was commentating. He got this pawn like all the way up, and his king was castled queenside. Gonna go help other people. Sounds good, okay, go. Thanks again for the raid and the follow. Thank you, man. Thank you. This is in the UK. This is in the UK. This tournament. You don't understand how thinking in classical chess works? What do you mean? You just have like so much time that... Do they just calculate a lot? Ah, yes. Yes, exactly. They just calculate a lot. That is exactly right. Okay. Okay, so taking is the best move by a pretty fair margin. It's the best move by a pretty far margin. I'm wondering why, like... Let's just say, what's another natural move here? What is another natural move here? If just castles, for example, then takes. What's going on here? Why isn't this as good? I'm seeing this pawn can come forward at some point. Yeah, let's say this, preparing this fork. Interesting. Interesting. What's the tournament prize fund? The tournament prize fund. That's interesting. Okay, let's see. The tournament prize fund. It had it back here. Okay, so I believe Pietro's playing in the master, like the master section, which is like, I mean, if he performs well and beats everyone, then he'll be playing against the masters, which is scary. But first place is 1,500 euros. Or is this pounds? I think this is pounds. Wait, is that the same? Oh, I'm such a dumb American, man. Oh, I don't even know. 1,500 pounds, euro. I don't know, bro. And then half of that for second, fifth. Anyways. Man. Sometimes it's not very fun being a dumb American, I gotta be honest with you. Queenside Castle doesn't work because the G4 square is completely occupied by black's pieces. Yeah, for Pietro, this G4 square is quite weak. You would love to try breaking open this king by pushing G4 at some point, but yeah, they have a lot of control over it. Unfortunately. What on earth is knight takes D4? Oh, Pietro did take. Okay, beautiful. Pietro took. He's got the stockfish buff, aka he's just a beast. Pietro's just a beast. I mean, what can I say? What can I say? Okay, so do I know Goofy Gen Chess? Maybe? Maybe I do? Maybe I'd recognize him if I saw him. By the name, I am not, like, super familiar. By just the name. Sarathi. What's up, Chestopia? How did you know he's underrated by... Well, not underrated in this... Well, first of all, what's up? And second of all, not underrated in the sense that, like, Pietro should be 2,000, whatever. But he's just underrated. He's just 300 less rating than his opponent. That's all I mean. That's really it. I'm surprised his opponent... I'm surprised that his opponent is taking a while to think here. I feel like you don't sacrifice your pawn unless after the opponent takes it, you have a move in mind. I don't know. I don't know. You haven't been streaming in a while? I've streamed... I haven't been consistent in a while, Lena. What's up, Oscar? What's up? What's up? Good to see you. I haven't been consistent. I've streamed maybe like a few times a week. Yeah, okay. Queen A5. Logical, logical. Just immediately trying to get this and also... So also pitting this knight and preparing knight jumping into E4. If we allow knight jumping into E4, let's say... Well, let's say what? What? Let's say some stupid move like... Yeah, G3. I guess this move isn't so good. I thought it would be like a killer move, just putting so much pressure here. Yeah, I'm in. Yeah, he's the underdog. You guys are weird, man. You guys are weird. Queen A5, so we can simply just castle. Okay, this is like another move suggested by the engine, but I mean, this is not happening, man. Queen D2 is perfectly fine. The point is we just can't save the pawn. I mean, and the opponent knew this. The opponent knew this, man. What can I say? What can I say? I think we probably just castle. I think we probably just castle. Can we? Right. Let me think. Okay, so if I'm Pietro, I castle here. They take the pawn, and then this pawn, I feel like we can grab this pawn somehow. You know what I like? So our pieces are developed. I kind of like this. I might play this, trying to get the bishop right in the center. Okay, and Pietro did castle. I'm seeing the moves. Pietro did castle. I like this bishop. Just always challenging the feet and cheetoed bishop. Putting your bishop in the center of the board. Attacking this. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see. Ooh. Ooh. This is a cool game. I don't know. I hope this pawn advancement doesn't come back to bite Pietro. We'll see. Cole, can us mods have our cheese stick of the week? Do you guys deserve your cheese stick of the week? I don't know. I don't know. I gotta be honest. He resigned. The opponent resigned. Yeah, Pietro castled and his opponent just said, you know what? You got it. You like the rook on G1? Which rook? They don't. They don't. Is he drinking Coke? Who? Pietro? Not now. Not now. I see, like this. You wanted this. You wanted the rook on G1. Crying face. Aww. Oh, man. Okay, Pietro knocked over his king by accident. Oh man, he resigned. Oh, I see what you mean. I see. Pietro accidentally knocked over his king when he castled, so he resigned. I see. Was that ever like an actual rule in chess, or was that just something that like was popularized? Was that actually a rule? Because I know in the Queen's Gambit, if you guys seen that show, I know in the Queen's Gambit that was like a thing. That was like an actual thing. But yeah. And Lena, something like rook G1 for G4. You really would like to do that. I mean, you want to go attack this king, so you would love to push all these pawns up. So something like rook G1 to prepare it. But this G4, this pawn going to G4 is actually really hard to make work because the opponent has so many pieces guarding this square. Anyways. Okay, so this takes... I would do this. It's not the best move, but that's what I would do. Ooh, an interesting idea from the computer is jumping our knight out to B5, guarded by the bishop. Knight out to B5, and trying to jump in to C7 to trap this dude. To trap the dude. Here, knight... Oh. Wait, what? And you don't even defend against it. Are you putting your rook up here? Oh my gosh. This is the computer's best, like the best way forward. The opponent... Wait, what? You attack the knight and then put your rook on A7. What kind of ugly stuff is this, man? What kind of ugly stuff is this? Ah. What is over the board blitz? I'm the only mod here, but I will wake up the other mods in the basement. All of my mods are locked in my basement. And Southern is the leader of all the mods. This is a really nice idea. He gives us cheese sticks. Only when you guys are being good do I give my mods cheese sticks. Wait, what the heck is this? I would have assumed this was very natural, but why isn't... Apparently this is not... Like, you don't... Wait, what? I don't know. I don't know, man. I'm kind of an idiot. I'm kind of an idiot when it comes to chess. I gotta be honest. Do you have a super mod? I do not have a super mod. Like a lead mod? Lena? Like a lead mod? Is that what you mean? Because if that's what you mean, Southern has been yapping about that. What's up, Chicken Nuggets? What's up, man? No one, not even GMs, are finding that move. I think a GM certainly would. I definitely don't think it's natural to like allow this knight come in and just say like, oh, my rook's perfectly fine here. But the thing is, wow, the thing is that how are you getting this knight out exactly? I think that's the question. How are you getting this knight out? Where is this knight going? Wait a second. Wait a second. Let me cook for a second. Wait. Wait. Here. Knight takes. This knight is free. Wait, don't you... We just win a pawn, but... Wait, why is this so bad for us? Wait, why is this so bad for us? Oh, this pawn is hanging. I see. Okay, that pawn's hanging. Why not this then? Knight takes e3. Oh. Ah. What a mess. Wow. Very cool. Very cool. Too dank for me then. Way too dank for me. Yeah, rook a7 is so stupid. That's what I'm saying. But your knight is actually, if you jump your knight in, it's actually quite stuck. You seem to like power. Not a good look for a super mod. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Someone's so hungry for the lead mod, the super mod. Someone's so hungry? I don't know. I don't know. Pickle Man, thanks for the follow. I'm just messing with you, Southern. You would be a good lead mod. I think you've done the most actual mod activities of any mod on my channel. So, I mean, if I make someone a lead mod, you'll get it. I'm just too lazy. Pickle Man, thanks for the follow. Yeah, queen up, very natural. The computer preferred other things, however, supernatural move. You're connecting the dudes. You're connecting your dudes back here. They're taking so long to move. Well, I mean, they do have an hour and a half each on the clock. But yeah, sometimes it can be like it can be a little bit restless. You can get a little bit restless watching classical chess. I mean, it does take a long time, but this is the most professional, elite of all chess is the classical. The 4-hour games. Okay, offering a queen trade. If we go into this queen trade, I would take with a knight, but okay, taking with the pawn is slightly better. That makes sense. Pawn guarding the square. You're gonna move your knight and support it with c3 anyways. You want a pawn guarding. We'll see. And this is why classical chess will never be on TV. I mean, it's true though. It is true. It is true. Chess is just, yeah, classical chess is just one of those things, man. You definitely have to be quite a nerd to want to like sit here for 4 hours and like get one chess move every like 15 minutes. Yeah. They would have less viewers than my streams. That was a funny one, Southern. Okay, something interesting. So if we go into this queen trade, it's going to be a very professional game. Connecting the dudes. That's what I'm saying. All these pieces are the dudes. Connecting the dudes. This dude guards the dude, guards the dude, guards the dude. Connecting my dudes. What's up, Dragon Chess? What's up, man? If they say, I ain't trading with you, buddy. Nice try. Nice try, buddy. They might say that. Then there are some discovered attacks coming. Yeah, wait a second. This queen does not have many safe squares to go to. A3. We don't even need A3. We can just go B4 right away. Queen all the way back. Interesting. Interesting. Hello, everyone. What's up, Abdallah? How can Pietro sit there so long? Well, it's easy. It is very, trust me, if you are sitting over, if you're sitting at the board, if you are the one playing the actual game, there's nothing boring about it. You are stressed the entire time. You are like locked in. Very positional idea, right. The point is to go here, here, here. Takes, takes, takes. You end up winning a pawn. Southern, that sounds like every single like shorts video that I see about chess. That's like that you found the exact script. But okay, Queen A5 takes, takes. It's boring sometimes. It can be boring sometimes. And if they go into queen trades, it just might be one of those times. No queens on the board in this completely equal position might be a little bit of a snoozer. But the thing about Pietro being 300 points under his opponent is that the opponent probably will not want a draw. So I'm guessing the opponent will not want to go into this very, very equal endgame. And so I'm assuming that we're going to get something like Queen A5. Or here? I guess this then. Oh, this isn't even the best move. Okay, yeah. I mean, from the opponent being so much higher rated, I don't think we're going to get a queen trade. That is my guess. That is my prediction. Anyone else have a take on that? Queen trade, yes or no? Yes or probably no? Maybe no. I mean, these are the only moves. I guess you also could do something like just reinforce your queen. So if Pietro wants the queen trade, you can take it on my terms or something like that. Something like that. It's just a draw. I mean, with the queens on the board, it becomes much less draw. It is a draw after the queen trade. Yeah, after the queen trade, it's pretty... I mean, there's so many pieces on the board. I mean, every other piece is on the board. You've literally traded only the queens and one pawn. So, it certainly is not like just a draw. Maybe if in Grandmasters it'd be just a draw. But with a ton of pieces on the board, trust me, like this is ain't nobody in this game a master chess player. It's still gonna be a good fight. Trust. The opponent's been thinking about a queen trade for 5 minutes. He might think even longer. I'm going to be honest with you. This might be one of those times where you take a while. You might take longer than 5 minutes to think about a queen trade. Offer, draw, accept, draw, move on. I mean, it's only move 10. It's only move 10. I don't think any draws are happening, especially not by agreement. I mean, if anyone's offering a draw in this game, so let's say Pietro says, you know what, let's just go home, buddy. Pietro says, let's go home. Offers a draw to Mr. Alexander. Mr. 2100 almost. There's no way that this dude is ever accepting a draw. So the only way they're going to get a draw offer and accept is if Pietro is crushing, if Pietro is winning, right? And Mr. Alexander knows that he's losing the game, and then he uses his rating as intimidation factor and says, you know what, Pietro, would you like to make a draw with me? So Alexander might offer a draw if he's losing, and then Pietro might accept. That's really the only situation. Hi, Rizzlers. What's up? Can you shout me out, please? What's up, Sir Himothy? What's up, Some Fishy? What's up? What's up? Good to see you. Some Fishy, you're quickly becoming a regular around here. I appreciate you, man. Thank you. Welcome in, man. King versus King Endgame. That's a draw. Yeah, I mean, if it's just a dead draw, yeah. Let's see. What is this guy thinking? Let's zoom in. Let's zoom into this guy. What is he thinking? Does he think this is a draw? I don't know. I don't know, man. What do I think about the game? I think it's a really interesting game if the queens stay on the board. Okay, what do we think about something like this? Something like this, where it's like, okay, if Pietro wants a queen trade, you've been a regular for like 10 streams. I know, that's what I'm saying. Chelsea fan, what's up? You remember me from the Rome commentary? Heck yeah, heck yeah. His hair is luscious. I know, the opponent has some nice hair. If I eat fish, can I be a stockfish? I think that's how it works. I think that's how it works. Magnus Carlsen just eats a lot of fish. Okay. Okay, let's say we get a queen trade. What are we doing here? What are the ideas? Surely we want this knight in the middle. This bishop, we need to get, the opponent needs to get the pieces out. So here, so we can't put the knight in the middle because something needs to guard this. Then, you know the best move here is knight back. You want your pawn on c3 so badly. This is very instructive. This is very instructive. So with the queens off the board, if you are under 1500, listen up, buddy. Listen up, buddy. Listen up. So their knight is attacking our pawn in the middle. And what is guarding our pawn? Our knight on f3 is guarding our pawn. Now, unless we want our knight to be tied down guarding a stupid pawn the entire game, because we would love to have our knight in the middle, but our knight has to guard this pawn the entire stupid game. What is the best piece that can do a job? The job of guarding this pawn. The best piece to do it is the least valuable piece. You don't want your queen, your most valuable piece, tied down to guarding a pawn, man. The best piece to do it is a pawn. So, it's so worth getting a pawn to guard this that you can take your sweet time and move this knight back to where it started. So that you can push c3, so that you can move the knight. And without the queens on the board, you have time to do all of this because there's not really any checkmates or you're not losing anything. So, take notes, buddies. Take notes. Can you shout me out? What's up, Anonymous? Shout out to Anonymous. Put the other dude there. But now our other knight is useless. So there's an interesting... Okay, so let's say this. You know, you get the knight out here, and you're saying, okay, all of this happens where, okay, perfect. Now you've released this knight, but now our knight is useless. The thing is, in a game without queens, in an endgame, you're not getting checkmated. You are just very rarely getting checkmated. And so you have enough time in these type of positions. You have enough time to bring back your knight, make it useless for now, temporary useless. Then later on, bring it back and spend 3 moves to make it better. Like, you have so much time in games without queens. You have so much time because no one's getting checkmated. You have time to maneuver your pieces around very slowly. Yeah, no, do not worry about it. Do not worry, my friend. Anonymous. Oh man. You can't plug your stuff. You can't plug your stuff, big dog. You're killing me. You're killing me. If Pietro loses, it will hopefully be from checkmate, not resigning. I don't think Pietro won't lose. Pietro doesn't lose. I mean, sometimes. Okay, sometimes he does, but not in this game. Something tells me. 2 hours of queenless chess? This is going to be interesting. What's up, Boujor? Good to see you. Just move the dude. Oh, you're saying just move, dude. You're telling his opponent just make a move. I mean, I feel that. I feel that. Takes, knight here, knight back, bishop out here, then probably this, maybe not. Whoa, knight g4. I mean, that's a nice score for the knight, surely. Okay, and then this maybe? Yeah. Takes. I mean, I'm too much of a dummy to know what's going on here. I gotta be honest with you. Ah, okay. Just as I predicted. We don't get a queen trade. I think that the opponent realized that if he goes for a queen trade, it's it's much more likely that the game ends in a draw. And with the opponent being so much higher rated, he does not want that. He does not want that. By the way, Cole, the English translation of Pietro is Peter, not Pedro. I didn't say it was Pedro. What's up, Honesty? Good to see you. Good to see you, Honesty. If Pietro loses, then the universe is just broken. That's fair. I mean, that's fair. Okay, so queen trade is avoided. And our plans are what exactly, huh? Can we try and trap this queen? How close is this queen from being trapped? Okay, hear me out. Let me cook for a second. Here. Guys, just let me cook for 1 second, please. Here. And this. Where's the queen going? Oh, they just have b6. Oh, okay. That's very simple. Alright. I'm glad I'm not playing. What's up, G-Snoo? G-Snoo, what's up? How's my day going? My day is just started to get going. It's not even 7 in the morning for me. Okay, so we can play b4 here, kicking the queen around. The queen doesn't have that many places to go. 1, 2, 3, another queen trade, but we know he won't go here. So if b4, b4, it's 9 a.m. for you? It's 7 a.m. for me. Well, it's 6:48 in the morning for me. Yeah, if b4, then the opponent has to make kind of an awkward decision. Going all the way back, or coming in here, which doesn't really seem like it has a point. Doesn't really seem like it's doing anything. But I think this is, if he finds a plan, then maybe here. Chess don't sleep, that's right. That's right. Chess do not sleep. Here, the only thing we have to worry about long term is that our queen is like, our queen is right in the line of fire, man. You're in the Pacific time zone? Yes, yes. I'm on the west coast of the United States. Yes, correct. Correct. I'm on the west coast of the US. Okay, so here, I'm just scared of this knight moving. That is pretty much it. I guess, no, I'm not. I'm scared of this knight moving. This knight can't move right away. Like, actually, okay, I take that back. Yeah, letting this knight move. I was going to say, we're not worried about our queen. We're not worried about our queen because we can just move up and take this pawn. But if we've played b4, then this knight is hanging if our queen isn't protecting it. So this is actually quite tricky if we get b4 on the board. Okay, Pietro's still thinking. So if we get this on the board, I mean, maybe we can, nah, I don't know. If we get this on the board, then what? I kind of just like, once again, getting the bishop on this diagonal. Oh, this is really bad. Oh. Oh, yeah, because of this. My bad then. b4 here. Okay, so this is coming. Are we pushing this again? No, because then this. Alright, my bad again. It's a good thing that Pietro's playing. Oh, brother. Oh my. I'm glad for Pietro that I am not playing because I'd blunder everything in this position. Okay, b4 does look... I think Pietro might be thinking about, hey, if I go b4 and the queen slides in, it's a little bit too dangerous with these things. A little bit too much stuff to manage. Knight b5 is a move, though. Knight b1. Knight e5 is a move. It's a lot of stuff to manage. Okay. I'm going to go grab a snack. I'll put this back to the live board. I will be right back. And my mods, I'll get you guys a cheese stick, don't worry. I'll get you guys a cheese stick, don't worry. Yeah, deal. Cheese sticks? I'll feed the mods. Alright, I'll be right back in approximately 1 minute. Here, I'll turn up the background music for you. W. Cole, that's right. Alright, BRB. I'm back. Already. Cole is in PJs. How cutesy. I am in my PJs. I got the cheese stick. The mods don't deserve it. Cole, don't feed the mods. They don't deserve it. Here you go, mods. Here you go. Here's one little stick of here's one little string of cheese for you. Let them suffer. Okay, if not B4, then I like knight jumping in. What do we think, computer? It's fine. It's not great, but it's fine. Here attacking this. This does look like it gets interesting. Okay, B4 is the best move, but then queen coming in. Sack the rook? Yeah, B4, I don't know. I don't know long term. I think the computer says it's the best move. But long term, like, if this bishop opens up, there's our queen on the diagonal, there's a loose knight on the diagonal, and there's our rook on the diagonal. So, to be honest, even though B4 is the best move, I actually don't like it very much. Long term. I don't think that a mere mortal, a human, can handle all of this. All of this. It's so easy to go wrong. It's so easy to go wrong. Anonymous, all good, man. All good. Yeah, usually people don't allow self-promotions in their channel. Just for your future reference, usually people don't allow self-promotions. Okay. Okay, so if B4, because I don't think B4 is... I don't like B4. The computer likes B4, but I don't. I don't. Knight B5 is also an option here. To go for the... yeah, to go for this again. Whoa, 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 whoa. Knight B5. Queen here. Oh, wait. I thought that's what the computer said. Oh, never mind. Knight here. Here attacking the queen. Right. So this I like more. Essentially, I want our pawn on C3 so that this bishop isn't so strong later in the game. Ban him? No. He's all good. He's all good. Knight G5. Yeah, Knight G5. I like Knight G5 as a move. Knight G5, I mean, this knight is super strong in the middle of the board, or over attacking like squares near the king. It's super strong. But I don't think we can play it yet because I don't know. I don't know if we can handle this knight moving out of the way. Like here, for example. Oh, then we can take this. Right. So here, Queen A4 going for a queen trade again, or which Pietro probably will. If they don't want a queen trade, come back. Oh, man. Bernie, what's up? Thanks for joining, man. Welcome in. Oh, we got queen D2. Yeah, okay. Queen D2 getting off of this diagonal. I like it. So now the knight is free to move wherever it wants because our queen isn't in the line of sight of this danger bishop. Pietro has a forced mate in 621. What curse words are tolerated here? I mean, I think you were fine in that first one. My general rule of thumb is the channel is like relatively family friendly, like relatively, like a PG-13 type of thing. But Southern was just joking, I think. What's up, Kennedy? What's up? What's up? Okay, so we got queen here. We're not scared of this because we can just take in the middle. So I'm assuming either this is coming, just a developing move by the opponent. If our opponent can get e5, then I really don't like it for us. So I think Pietro's plan is queen back, develop, and jump our knight into the middle. The computer likes d4, but why not this? Here, and then this knight is jumping. Here, though? Rook here. There's a lot of pressure on this pawn. There's a lot of pressure on this pawn. Let's kick out the queen. Queen here. Can't we take this? No. If we take this, we get pinned. Knight out here. Wait a second. Wait. Let me cook. Let me cook for a second. Knight here. This and our opponent is winning. Like they're much better. Anonymous, thanks for the follow. Thank you. Let me cook. Let him cook. That's right, Bourgeois. Let me cook. Let me cook for a second. Okay. And why is this so bad for us? I mean, our c-pawn is like very weak. Let's get our rook out of the way of anything here. And prepare this. Knight is coming in. The knight is coming in. Right. Okay. Yeah, the knight comes in, attacks our queen, and this knight now has 2 attackers on it. So we take, threaten their queen. Oh man. Okay. I'll let Pietro I'll let Pietro do the cooking around here. Can I have some cheese strips, please? Kennedy? Kennedy. Here you go, man. Here, this one's for you. Bourgeois, yeah, I disabled the redemption to make me do push-ups. I turned that off for now. But it'll be back on in the future. When I feel like doing push-ups on stream. I've been lazy. Yeah. The developing move. Cole hates me. The developing... Wait, go back a few move. Oh, wait. Well, which one are you talking about? Knight takes d5. Knight takes d5. Oh, pinning. Oh, and then we have this check. I see what you were saying. I see what you were saying now. Yeah, if we can take this at some point... Okay, so this and this are coming. So let's say here, bishop f5, b4, queen going back. I see what you were saying. I see what you were saying. Yeah, I agree. Where were we talking about? Okay. It was when this knight was gone, I think. Or the queen was here, maybe? I don't exactly remember the line. Okay, I can't remember exactly the line. I think it was because when the knight captures back southern and the queen comes up and the knight was here, it opened up this double attack on this knight. And this... I can't remember. Cole Louis here. Hi, buddy. What's up, buddy? Thameeped. What's up? Okay. Do you guys think Pietro and I kind of look alike? I'm gonna be honest with you. There was like these AR avatars, or AI AR. There's these avatars that you can make with AI. I'm sure you guys are familiar. I'm sure you've seen a lot of them. But I made one just to be curious. AR. I was just curious, and my AI avatar looked exactly like Pietro for some reason. I don't know. Maybe I'm going crazy. Maybe I am just going crazy or something. Okay, so knight here. What are we doing? I still like a3 with b4. Bishop f5. Okay, we gotta stop. Okay. Yeah, b4. Queen here or here. This is quite active, but... Yeah, this is quite active, but I don't think we want to go all the way back because I think our rook is coming. I think this rook is coming here. Takes, and this. But this is actually the best way forward for us. To trade off this really strong bishop to give up one of our knights. Okay, attacking our queen. See, look at this, man. We're down a point of material, but we're actually winning. Our pieces are just so good. This knight can't go anywhere. Ah, okay, this is very interesting. We're going to push up here. This knight can't go anywhere. It's useless. This knight is really good. There's a lot of prospects on attacking this queen, the king. Ooh. Pietro, I'm not sure if it was AI, but I saw a video of you robbing a liquor store. Oh, man. How did I come up with the username Colui? When I was a kid in elementary school, I believe it's called primary school, other places in the world. In primary school, my friend and I called each other our names, but added "ui" at the end of it. And like everyone, if you wanted to be part of the ui group, you just add "ui" at the end of your name. And so it just like kind of stuck. Colui. So some fishy, you could be some fish ooey, I don't know. Some ooey fish ooey, I don't know. Whatever, man. You could join. Okay, a3. Here. Right. Here. Bishop coming out. b4. Here. They do like knight a4. This is a little bit too confusing for me, man. I gotta be honest. They like knight e4, but I think our knight has to stay here to guard this square for this knight jumping in. Southern Ooey. Doesn't sound so special. Pietro's also a content creator. Yes, he is. Yes, he is. He streams on YouTube and makes great videos on Instagram as well. Yeah, Pietro is great. I hope to meet him in person one day. We do live like kind of across the world from each other, but someday we'll meet each other. Someday. Pat Sarui. Oh yeah, he's getting it. You guys are getting the gist. Okay, I certainly like here and here for Pietro. You have to be very responsible with this diagonal, but I still really like it. The reason why I'm so insistent on playing a3 and b4 is because the bishop is going to f5, and this knight is going to want to jump in. And if we don't gain some tempo, like this is coming. Wait, b4? Is the queen trapped? Wow, okay, we can actually trap the queen if they put their rook on d8. Interesting. Okay, so we got our knight jumping in, which is generally good. I'm wondering if this ever works. That's my kind of first thought. Okay, we're jumping in the dude. We have to be really careful though here. If you guys remember when I was doing some calculation earlier when I was making some moves with this knight on e5. Okay, only our bishop is defending it. It has one defender. So, if this knight jumps in and is attacking our queen, if we move this knight for what, like, we cannot, with this knight here, we cannot move this knight. Because if we move, let's just say queen here, if we move this knight anywhere, then they jump in, get a tempo on our queen, and opens up their bishop to attack this knight. So that is kind of the main dynamics with this knight on e5. That's kind of the main watch out. Just so we are all on the same page. Other than that main threat, I mean, this is very active. It's very active. Yeah, the computer likes knight jumping onto g4, actually just asking that question immediately. We gotta take something. Wait a second. Wait. Okay, so takes? Wow. Pawn takes is best. Oh, no. Okay, the computer sat and thought about this. Beria, hello. Welcome in. Okay, so bishop takes bishop here. And I was thinking queen slides over? But e5... Wait, why is this so much better? e5 here, what's the difference? Takes and we're still guarding this somehow. I was just thinking we could slide over. Let's say they do... Like, we'll trade. If takes here, and now we have quite a nice attack, especially if our bishop can get to this diagonal. Okay, I think I'm cooking a little bit too hard. I gotta be honest with you. So, we can get a lot of trades if the knight jumps out here, which the computer really likes for the black pieces. And it's a very natural move, too. It's a very natural move. Love my videos? Hey, thank you, Fire Edits. Thank you. Mr. Monkey Rat. What's up? Mr. Monkey Rat, welcome to the stream, man. Kennedy, welcome in. Nice to meet you. We got the lo-fi Pokemon music in the background. I hope you guys are enjoying that. It's non-copyright. Which you kind of have to be worried about. You kind of have to be worried about that sort of thing. I don't know if you guys can hear it. If I should turn it up. Rook a d5. Or rook a d1. Yeah, getting a rook on the d file. Getting the rook out of the way of this bishop, which will inevitably open up, is always a good idea. And it's going to be very active on d1. Yeah, I always like this move. But this move makes such a specific threat of putting all the attackers on this knight that we can't make rook e1. We can't do rook e1 in just any position, for example. Chelsea fan, can I get your number? You cannot get my number, Chelsea fan. Some fishy. I'm Emmy. Hello, hello. I'm sorry, Chelsea fan. I do not be giving out my number. But rook d1 at some point. Okay, what else? Otherwise, I'm seeing this as a move. Now you can move your rook to d1 because there's not a threat that you have to react to. I'm still guessing this is coming, right? a3. Wait, we can just let them in? Oh no, it's doing this stupid thing. We can just let them in? Oh, we say take the pawn, but it's a poison pawn. Rook c1 and now your dude's trapped. Ah, your dude... Well, it's not trapped, but like... We're gonna get at rook for that. It was worth a shot, Chelsea fan. It was worth a shot. Oh, man. You're killing me. You're killing me. Ugh. What's up, Kennedy? How have I been? I've been great. Thank you for asking. I appreciate that. Thank you for asking. I have been great. I will be traveling to Japan in approximately this Thursday, so in a few days. And I'm super excited. I'll be gone for about a week and a half, so I won't be streaming for about a week and a half starting on Thursday. He's almost 30, by the way. Thank you, Some Fishy. Yes, I'm almost 30. I'm 28 years old, yes. Almost 30. All right, man. He's unk. Have I watched Jujutsu Kaisen? Yes, I have. I still need to watch this season. But yes, Jujutsu Kaisen is fantastic, Vinit. I know. I've never traveled out of the country before. Classic American. But I mean, the US is so big, like, you can still travel and just be everywhere. So I'm excited. I say all of that just because I'm excited to leave the country. Heck yeah, man. Heck yeah. And I'm going to try to find some chess to play in Japan. How cool will that be? Yeah, pretty cool. Yeah, pretty cool, I think. Mudit, hello, hello. Mudit? Okay, jumping in the dude. So this, rook d8, knight, yeah. Okay, there's a lot of, like, good-looking moves for the opponent. Okay, rook d8. Wow, this position is, like, this position is actually very complicated. There's a lot of stuff to keep straight in this position. To keep in your brain. Like, you have to think about this d4 move in every single scenario. Like, d4 now doesn't work because, okay, we just take, and now actually our knight in the middle is very well defended. Okay, so maybe rook d8 preparing this. I still like a3 at like every move. Here, e5. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. We don't take, but instead we take this guy. Whoo! And then take. Oh. Okay, wow. Wow, wow, wow. I think the opponent is calculating all of this nonsense. There's a lot to calculate here. Takes. Like this pawn is weak. Oh yeah, what I was calculating earlier, I mean there's this, okay, the opponent made a move, perfect. Okay, rook, yeah, here, rook here. This is complicated. This is very complicated. Okay, kind of preparing. D4. I like it. I just can't stop thinking about A3 and B4. Pietro's a better man than me. When did I start playing chess? 7 years ago. I started as an adult. I was an adult learner. Haven't watched Yu-Gi-Oh? Very important question. I watched maybe like 3 seasons of the OG Yu-Gi-Oh, like the first 3 seasons. Maybe 4. First 4 seasons? 5 seasons? Yeah, I love Yu-Gi-Oh. Yu-Gi-Oh's awesome. Okay, rook here. Season 0. Oh, what are we doing? I like I can't remember who suggested rook d1. Who suggested that? Who was it? Let me search through. Future Grandmaster suggested it. Rook here. I like this move a lot. Please. Okay, I'm playing this anyways. Don't care. Oh, it's not good. It's not good because of this. And d4. Ah, d4. Because now they can push e5. Ah. And before, they couldn't push e5 because the knight was here. But what if we take with a pawn? Ah, wow, you can sack the queen. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Rook takes. Wait, pawn takes? Wait, it's equal material, but I mean with a rook on the second and this pawn under attack, I see. You just go, wait, but this? Oh, I see. Wow, what a crazy position. What a crazy position. Wow. See, this is the type of stuff you have to calculate. Like, this is how complicated the position is already. Move 12. Move 12. Baccarat. Talk about some Yu-Gi-Oh! I love it, bro. I love it. Seto Kaiba. I just love how he always says, you always say the first and last name. Seto Kaiba. Yugi Moto. You just always have to say the first and last names. Every single time. He's just one of those people. What do we think about giving this guy hanging pawns? I guess they can march down the board. Quite scarily. This. I don't like this. The more that I look at it, I don't like it. I'm actually not super happy with finding any of Pietro's moves here. This position is very sharp. Like, out of nowhere, got so sharp. Rook here. Out of nowhere. What are we doing? Okay. Okay, wait, why wasn't this very good? Takes and danger levels. Knight c4. Takes again? Wait, takes. Ah, your queen is still in danger. And you're down a minor piece. I see. I see, I see. And you can't take because the queen is guarding it. Oh, man. Dude, this is so complicated. I just cannot find a good move here. Okay, bringing our rook to the middle. Bringing our rook to the middle. Bishop e6 is a move. I mean, how ugly is this? This is not getting played. a6 to stop this knight coming in. Okay, I don't really see the idea. Okay, bishop f5. Now a3. Knight e8. Can you still do this? Not. Now I can danger your level. Oh my brain is hurting, man. My brain is hurting just commentating this. Let me turn up my light. My brain hurts just chatting about this position. All right. What other moves are people looking at? What are you guys looking at? Actually, to be honest, I'm probably on all of your guys' like second monitor. Or you guys are like doing stuff around your house and you're on the train maybe and you just got me in your headphones. Or you're doing something else and I'm just on your, you know, I'm just the background noise. I'm just the background noise. Until I do something like super, like, oh my gosh, he sacrificed the rook. And then you guys all say, what? And then come and watch. And you can't stop yourself. You say, what happened? What happened? Now, then I'm not background noise anymore. So how desperate am I for your attention? That's the real question. Okay. Knight e4. Knight e4. I was looking... Knight e4 does not seem so good, to be honest with you. Maybe here, and then knight e4 is like a little bit of a trick. Like you can't take because the queen's hanging. Like your queen's hanging. And if they trade queens, then our knight comes back. But they have this. Takes... And maybe here? I guess this isn't so bad. Do some push-ups and see if the viewership goes up. Viewership will go down if I start doing push-ups for sure. Yeah, you have to take this first and then here. Yeah, that's a perfectly fine move, Chelsea fan. It is a perfectly fine move. It's not... The computer likes other moves more, but takes, and this is like a nice tricky move. It's not so tricky. The opponent, it's not so tricky that I think a 2000 would like hang their queen here or something. But it's a move. I mean, if they do trade queens, which they didn't want to do. So if they didn't want to trade queens, the only move that keeps the advantage for them is here. Takes. And this seems like, our other pawn's hanging as well. This seems like a fine position where we're down a pawn. Kareem. What's up, Pietro? Kareem says. I am not Pietro. I am not Pietro. Vinit, you think it's fun? You like when I'm here? It's fun? Thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you. Yeah, Pietro is definitely going to take some time here. I mean, he's already taken some time, but this is definitely the place to take some time. Okay. Rook here. Rook here. This is my prediction for Pietro's move. Rook here. Bishop f5. Then I want a3. Okay, it's not the best, but it's only not the best because of knight e8. I mean, what are we doing here, man? Okay, that's not happening. This is coming. Boujor, you're on my channel, bro. You know who I am. Boujor is in my chat saying, "Hey, Pietro." Come on, man. Do I think Pietro has chances? Of course, of course. This position is so complicated. Every single piece, the only piece that's been traded this entire game, as you guys can see here, is one pawn for each side. I thought you were Pietro earlier. Oh. No, no, no. I am Cole, aka Cole Louis, aka bad chess player. Kareem, you just entered for a few seconds ago. What did I miss? We're 12 moves deep into the game. Our protagonist, Pietro. Well, if you're on his channel, then you already know who Pietro is. We're 12 moves into the game. There's one pawn that's been traded. It was a Jobava London. Jobava London, and the big part is that the opponent is 14 years old and almost 2100 rated. So Pietro's got his work cut out for him, pretty much. Pietro's the underdog. But you can never count him out. Complicated. Complicated. The hard thing is that all of Pietro's moves are like, they just seem fine. It doesn't seem like he has any like really convincingly good moves. You're not bad at chess, you know that. Yeah, I mean, yeah. What do you think about Magnus winning the Freestyle Chess Grand Slam? I mean, what to even say? The GOAT does GOAT things. What to even say? Magnus is him. Magnus is the guy. What do we think about this? What about this? It's not good once again. Okay, to me, the only moves... So, once again, we can take, and then rook a b1. We could take, and go a3. That is a serious option. So takes, and get this. What about c5? Rook out. Yeah, this is a little bit uncomfortable. This is a little bit uncomfortable. Because now your opponent controls... like 100% controls when the center opens. I don't know, man. Knight b5, I think it's not going to work. Knight b5. Well, we do not want to play knight b5 because we hang our queen. So we do not want to do that. Maybe you're thinking about that in a different position. What's up, Brilliant Fish? Welcome in. Who's better, Gary Kasparov or Magnus? I mean, that is the main conversation of like the greatest of all time. I feel like it's between like Bobby Fischer, Kasparov, and Magnus. Seems like the three. But my pick is Magnus. As I always say, when in doubt, sack the queen. When in doubt, Botez Gambit. Botez Gambit! Sack your queen. Okay, we're either putting a rook on the d file, either one is fine, or we're taking this. But this is just so, this just puts you in such a passive position. We have to do one of these rooks here. Okay. Final answer. What's up, Leo? Welcome in, welcome in. Wait, I have a brilliant move. Look at this calculation. All right, drop the calc, short for calculation, by the way, in the chat. Southern. So I think the rook has to go here. Bishop f5. Targeting the dude. Then we take... We're just always getting in these passive positions. No, I want to do this instead. Knight e8, best move. Takes. Okay. What did you see? What did you see? Knight takes c6. Knight takes d5. I see. They're not going to take our queen, but they take the knight. I mean, it's just brilliant. It's just brilliant, Southern. It's actually just brilliant. Oh, come on. Okay. A rook's coming here. I would really love... What would I really love? Why didn't a3 here work? Takes. D4 opening up this attack, right? D4. Wait, takes this? Bishop takes. I see. You're just losing this pawn. Then what? Bishop f5. You're gonna stack, and our position's just so passive. Here. Yeah, this doesn't look great. Can't you use the engine to find the best move? Yes. Yes, you can. Okay, so Pietro takes, which is one of the top moves. I think it was the top move. I just didn't like it because it's the engine top move, but I don't like it because so this is the best move and this is the best response, because now our pieces are very passive. And the opponent always controls when the center gets opened. E4 instead. So this is a move. This is a move. This is a move. It's uncomfortable. Yes, Vanessa, exactly. It's uncomfortable. Like, having the opponent control all of the forcing moves, or all of the, like, what should I say? Like, after this, here, this, here, the opponent controls when they want the position to change. We just kind of sit back and wait, and the opponent can prep like for infinity and then decide, yep, it's time. I'm gonna punch you. Knight e4 is weird. Is anyone playing knight e4 here? Oh, this is what we were looking at earlier. Right, this kind of tricky move. If they take, then this. Oh. I don't like it, man. I don't like it. I want queens to stay on the board. Chelsea fan, you are dropping out. Well, thanks for hanging out. I appreciate it. Have a good rest of your day. And I really want this. But the second you play a3, c5. And this knight is kind of pinning us. E4. I think someone said E4. Takes. Queen here. I don't know. It's just our queen is a little bit... Their pieces are a little bit too active. Slicing across the position and can jump in. To where our queen being like near the middle of the board is actually like a huge problem. Not a huge problem, but like a huge target for all of the pieces. It'd be better if Pietro had open rooks. I agree. I agree. I would love these rooks to not be so sleepy. They are quite sleepy. What do we think about this, actually? Oh, this is just horrible. Knight jumps in, and now there's a ton of pressure on this. I was thinking here. Ah, because bishop can take, and if we want to take the queen, the bishop saves itself and recaptures. Ah, okay, okay. Cole ignoring my knight d5. Dude, he's not playing this move, man. He's not playing this move. Pietro's not hanging the queen. Of course I'm ignoring this move, man. This isn't happening. It's not happening. No one's taking d5 with the knight. What's the second best move? So, according to the computer, first best move is rook here, preparing b4. Second best move is getting this rook to the open file. And third best move is getting this rook to the open file. So, they want to do some with the rooks. It's kind of the only piece we can really move. In the position that Pietro's playing, it's going to be hard for him because of the fact it is so hard to play and it's uncomfortable to play. I agree, Vanessa. I agree. We got another Pietro in the chat. What's up? We got another Pietro with a trap. They won't take d5 with the knight. He'll take it with the queen. Wait, what? They won't? Huh? I just don't want you to be sad. Yes, thank you, Southern. Only good moves. Well, I see, I see. You're just messing around. Pietro, there's another Pietro in the chat saying, "How am I doing in the game?" Oh my god, that's hilarious, man. Look at him. Look at him. He's typing right here. How am I doing in the game? Oh my. That was a good one. That was a good one. That was a good one. Oh, my Pokemon Lo-Fi ended. Alright, let me turn it back on. Let me restart it. Ooh, I always like doing commentary bright and early for Pietro because I usually stay up so late and my sleep schedule is normally so bad that forcing me to wake up to start streaming at 6 in the morning is very healthy for my sleep schedule. So shout out to Pietro for making me a healthy guy. Pietro is taking a lot of time here. Pietro is taking a lot of time here. On a serious note, the play for white is like non-existent right now. Yeah, white. Yeah, the white piece is pretty much. Yeah. The black pieces are like in complete control. Okay, let's try to gain back some control. Let's start with getting our bishop on this diagonal so that something like c5 is at least weakening a little bit this diagonal. Knight e8. Bro, that is not happening. Bishop f5. Let's just continue with the main ideas. a3 now. Going for this. It is just screaming to play knight e8. No. That's not happening. I refuse. Rook a to c8. Yeah, just getting out of all these bishops. We got b4. Knight e4. Wait, what? I see. Knight e4. Because takes. Attacking the bishop. Attacking the queen. Right. But wait. Oh, and, oh my gosh. And this. Okay, here. Knight e4. So, let's go back. I actually don't think this is so bad. What is Pietro's target elo? I actually have no idea. That's a good question. That is a great question. Oh man, this is dangerous. Queen b6, and then what are we doing? I have no idea. But I like this bishop. Getting the bishop on the diagonal. I like... What about this? The computer really doesn't like it. Moving the knight out of the way. Oh my gosh, it just says you have to move the knight out of the way. For the bishop, probably to get the bishop's support on d4. Kennedy, you gotta go? Well, thanks for hanging out. I appreciate you, Mr. Monkey Rat. How many games have the OG Pedro played and won? The OG Pedro. This is the first round of the tournament. Hope to see me again. Well, I'll be live. I will be live plenty more. Don't you worry. If you follow and then join back, I'll be back. Yeah, Pietro is just taking a lot of time here because he's realizing the same thing we are, is that... Okay, I like this move. The computer doesn't. Because of knight e4. Getting a tempo on our queen. Wait, knight e4. Knight takes. Queen takes. Bishop takes. Materials equal. But... Wait, materials equal... Wait, c3. Here. Knight... I think this is actually fine. Bishop here's the best move, trying to get the full center. Bishop here. G3. Get our rook out. Wait, this actually doesn't seem so bad. Because the only move that makes it so that the position is so good is actually bishop f6. To go here? No. I have no idea. I like this move. No, I don't care. I like this move. It's, it fights back a lot. What was the opening? It was a Jobava London against the Chigorin. I like this move. Best response is it's a pretty easy, findable... Best response for the opponent is knight jumping in It gives this very forcing line here, attacking the pawn. We cut off this and stop d4. I like c3. They get a tempo here. We drop our knight to a better place. I like all this. I like all of this. The Jobava London. That's why there's no play for white. That's hilarious. We got Pietro. Pietro in the chat saying, I'm always taking my time. Oh my gosh. I love this Pietro guy. This Pietro impersonator. What about e4? E4. Takes and trades bishops. So knight maybe this is what you're talking about? So our queen's in danger. Takes, and their only move, I mean, their queen is hanging. Wait. Maybe I'm lost, Emmanuel. On which move you're thinking. After bishop e5, you're thinking about something with e4? Pietro really should have been activating pieces. I feel like, I mean, this is only move 14. I feel like he was doing perfectly fine. Like, he castled, got his queen active, got his knight active. Like, he was doing all the right things. I think the only move that I don't like as much is I think this was premature. This was premature. Because the knight in the center is like this knight is like generally active. You know, it's a good piece, it's active. But your opponent has a surprising amount of play in the center already. Here. And so the knight is actually important to control all of these. So I would have preferred something like these moves, and then you can jump your knight into the middle. But yeah, besides that, I feel like Pietro's been playing perfectly fine. And yeah, I mean, the computer agrees. The opponent is just playing 99.7. I mean, it is only move 14, but still, I mean, what more can you do? What more can you do? 99.7. How do you prepare against someone who's playing perfectly? You know what I mean? What can you even do, man? I like this though. Computer says mistake, but I'm going to say, oh wait, I wish I could change it. I wish I could change the question mark. I like it. I like it. I don't care. Because Pietro wants to trade queens, right? Pietro is perfectly good with a draw, and the opponent is not good with a draw. Because he's 300 points higher rated. So the best response for the opponent is going into this line where we get some queen trades. We get, and this is all very forcing, queen trades, queens are off the board, materials equal, and it's not so clear that this is like so much better for the opponent. I mean, Pietro, everything's fine. Everything's good. So, ooh, d4 is the move here. Oh man, d4 is a move here. d4. Okay, if we take, oh, this queen takes. Okay, but we're trading queens again. But we're trading queens again. Oh, wait, look at this. Bishop d3. This rook is trapped. Bishop f5. Only move to go here? Bishop takes c3. Yeah, because our next move is going to be this. What is this, man? That is a weird line. That is a really weird line, but I like it. I like that line a lot. Actually, I really like this move because the best chances, the best moves for the opponent is to go into an endgame. And I like that. I like that. Alright, let me open my Pokemon packs. Well, like, on my phone, you know. Let's see what we get. Something good. I didn't get anything good. Oh, come on, man. Can't he play bishop takes knight if they play d4? Yeah, so that's another really good move. I didn't understand it, so I didn't go through it. This is the best move, but slightly behind that, Kareem, exactly right, is this. D takes e3, now attacking the queen. Queen takes, bishop takes. Ah, so this is a way... If Pietro wants, Pietro can keep the queens on the board. Like this. If Pietro would like queens on the board. Huh. Okay. I'm liking this a lot. It's not good for us. It's not good for us, but I still like it a lot. The only move that makes it better for the opponent is queen takes here. I mean, it's not hard to see at all. I mean, the 2000 will see this. And even if he doesn't see... Actually, I think you don't play d4 without seeing that d4 opens this up. You can't play this because then c5, and now you're attacking the pinned dude. Here. Yeah. Yeah, this is not very good. This is not very good. Huh. Okay, okay. I like this. I like it. I don't care. I don't care, buddy. Mr. Monkey Rat. Oh yeah, that was the guy that just left. He followed. Shout out to him. D4, knight e4. But those both go into like queen trading territory, and that's the only reason that the opponent is better right now is because they go into lines that trades the queens, which I think is just generally drawish. And so if they want to keep the queens on the board, queen b4 is the best move. Then Pietro can go here. Queen takes this. Ooh, a little bit fancy of a move. Knight takes d5. Opening up the queens. If takes, you don't take back, but instead take this knight first with check. Here. Takes, takes. And I guess after all of that nonsense, you're down a pawn. Pietro will be down a pawn. And maybe two. Who knew that losing a queen is bad? Yeah. Yeah, losing a queen is not very good. Not very good. Yeah, bishop f5. Right. There we go. There we go. Because all the best moves went into a queen trade, and the opponent does not want a queen trade. He thinks he's got way more than an endgame. He thinks he's got way more pressure than going into an endgame. I love it. I love it. Okay. Now, I want to be able to move this knight. This garbage is coming. I want to be able to move this knight, and so we have to get our queen somewhere to move. Queen. Move the queen. Move the queen. Move the knight. This is also very weak, so the best move by the Mr. Computer, Smarty Pants Computer, is bishop d3, just like challenging this bishop. And probably getting a place for the queen to slide over. But I also like this. Oh, computer does not like this whatsoever. Okay, my bad. My bad then. I like this though. I like this a lot. In a lot of these positions, there's knight to e4 jumping in to attack and like these tactics. So queen d4 stops all of that, because if you jump this in, you just lose this bishop completely. Whoa, this isn't even that bad. Wait, what? This is just equal? I thought we would be winning. Queen e5, f6, and you have to sack this. This is equal. This is the ugliest equal I've ever seen in my life. What the heck? Wow. Okay. Can someone else chat here on the purple app? I'm getting lonely. You have coal. Oh man. Ah. Oh wait. Knight e4. Wait. Knight e4 is the best move for Pietro. It must have thought for a while. At first it said bishop d3, but now knight e4. Forcing a queen trade. And if you don't get a queen trade, then you're much happier. Because you get to trade off all of your suck pieces. If no queen trade, which the opponent probably won't, then you get to trade off all of your suck. All of your suck for these really good pieces over here. Ah, okay. Wait a second, buddy. This is pretty good. This is pretty good. Knight e4. I like knight e4 a bunch. I like knight e4 a bunch. Who's the highest rated opponent you faced in over-the-board tournament? In an over-the-board tournament? Probably like a 1700 or something. 1700 over the board. So like probably a fellow 2000 online. And I did not win that game. I lost. I lost, but that game was so like, oh, I just couldn't understand. A quick sidebar while Pietro's thinking. I just want to show like the type of position that over the board game was. Now that you made me think about it, Walkman. Look at this. It was, so I was the black pieces. It was a Carl Khan type of position where I had like this sort of position where I castled queenside. I don't know where all these pieces went, but I castled queenside. All of these pawns were gone. I think this was traded. All of this garbage was traded. There's a knight over here somewhere. It was like this sort of situation where you just get the picture. So this is completely winning for me in this sort of situation, but this was the game where I was the black pieces and I had like both rooks pointing down, but like somehow I just wasn't winning. Like there was no knockout punches. And then I ended up losing because I was overstepping, but it was just very frustrating. Okay, Pietro plays a top engine move, bishop d3, challenging this bishop. I really liked knight e4, man. I wonder if he saw it. But yeah, it was frustrating. You're looking at knight e4, queen takes, knight takes, bishop takes, rook c1. Here. Is black not just winning a pawn? Oh, I see. Okay. So, yeah, takes. Here. This is all top. They are winning a pawn. But don't you have this? if you really want the pawn back. Oh, this. Here, this. Yeah, I don't know. You're not better. Can you show how you lost? Oh, I closed that tab away, but essentially how I lost, I'm the best. Hang the bishop to win a pawn. That's right, Southern. That's how I do it around here. Essentially how I lost was that I tried to like force a win, so I brought my knight in, ended up like, and he got a lot of counterattack on my king, so I started sacrificing to try to open up their king even more, and then he defended well, and yeah, my attack fizzled out, and I was down material, and I just resigned. I can't remember the exact moves, but I was sitting there during the game like, how is there no checkmate? He has such an open king, and I have all my pieces pointed towards it. It was still a fun game, though. He was very nice. Okay, bishop here. Takes. We don't even take with our queen. We had to take with a c pawn. What about this? Okay, have you ever lost an over-the-board game up 4 pawns for nothing? No, I have not. I think all of my over-the-board games where I was completely crushing, I converted and won. The trauma. I'm sorry, Southern. That must have hurt. Okay, what else? Yeah, Pietro's essentially just trying to trade down, which I like. Knight out. Yeah, we're just taking. There's no way the opponent plays that. Any knight e4 jumps just goes for a queen trade, so I don't think this is happening. This, and now we actually have a pawn in the center, which would be beautiful. Yeah, c5. Huh. You lost to an IM over the board? Up a piece. Oh, no. Oh, that is horrible, Southern. Oh, man. Up a piece. When will Pietro play again? Let me see the schedule for this tournament. Okay, so round two is tomorrow. It will be, well, this is like my time zone. This isn't very helpful for you guys. But it will be 4 hours earlier than the game started today. So the game so that means it will be 6 hours ago, whatever time it was for you 6 hours ago, that time tomorrow. That's when Pietro's next game starts. I mean, you can always just look up this tournament, the Isle of Wight. I mean, it's this. You can look it up on chess.com. Okay, here. Please don't tell me you're going to host the one at 4 a.m. my time round 2. No. This is the only round that I will be commentating. This is the only round I'm commentating. Ugh. I once lost when I was a beginner by hanging a queen and 2 rooks. Oh man, that is the beginner experience. I feel like wait. So, over the board games, the losses in over the board games hurt so badly. I feel like if you're a beginner chess player, if you're just learning chess, I actually feel like after learning just the very basics, how the pieces move, how to castle, what to do during the opening, like how to do a queen checkmate by itself, like a rook roller checkmate. After learning like the basics of what you need to play over the board as soon as you can, just because like it's so punishing over the board that you'll learn so fast. Guess Cole is going back to old habits if he's not commentating tomorrow. I might be up late tonight. Is that what you're saying? The opponent is so insistent on not trading any pieces. I know for a fact the opponent is very aware that these are not the best moves. And he's just letting us out of the way because he's 300 points higher rated and he does not want to draw. And also Pietro is down on time, so... interesting. Okay. Southern, you've won... What did you say? You've lost more games to title players from complete winning positions than you've won? Do you just get so much in your head about it? I feel it. Does it feel like it's all psychological? Because obviously, I mean, you're cooking them. You're cooking. You're so good at throwing. Okay, best move here is knight e4. So this forces a queen trade. Wait, does it? I don't think it does, actually. No, it doesn't. If they insist on no queen trade, then... okay, they're not... So we can force their trade of knights, but I don't think they'll let us trade off the bishops, so I would expect this. Then our bishop comes back. A5. F5. I don't think that happens. I think the opponent is just here. Yeah. Oh, and we're threatening this. I didn't notice this. Okay. Okay, knight e4 here. Knight e4, and I really like Pietro's position. I really like Pietro's position after knight e4. Okay. Okay. Knight e4. I feel like the opponent is going to avoid... The opponent is going to avoid trades, like, to the detriment of their position. Here, here, and they're going to, like, let Pietro back in the game completely. Just because they don't want to trade pieces. Okay. 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 I'm going to go run to the bathroom. I'll be back in a minute. I'll be back in a minute. I'll leave up the actual live board. Pietro is thinking. He's getting dangerously... He really needs to make a move in the next few minutes. Pietro really needs to make the move in the next few minutes. There's barely anybody watching on YouTube? Really? Is the YouTube stream? Because usually there's remember to wash your hands. Thank you. Thanks for the reminder. Thank you. There's barely anyone watching. There's 25 people on Pietro's YouTube channel. I feel like usually there's around that much. Okay. I'll be right back. Pietro needs to make a move in the next few minutes, though. He cannot be half of the time of the opponent. The opponent needs to think. Like, this move would make the opponent think. They would think, how bad is it if I really refuse trades of any kind? Okay. Alright, BRB. BRB. Pietro still hasn't moved. Still? Come on, come on, come on. We gotta make a move. 94, 94, 94. Other moves are fine. Other moves are completely fine. If he really wants to... No, I don't think we can trade. Because then this, and D4 is a big problem. Oh, and our pawn's hanging as well. Okay, we can't trade. Pietro can't think, oh, if I trade pieces, it'll be like more chance to draw because, I mean, the pawn's hanging as well. D4. There's a lot of pressure on this, on the knight. And this B pawn is loose as well, so rook coming here is going to be a bit of a problem. How's A3 here? A3 here takes... I mean, again, the only... Wait, and this... Oh, wait. Here. This... Wait, this is fine. This is fine, actually. Because we have time to... No, we don't. We can't push this because takes and then two of our pieces are hanging. I like A3. I like 94. So they won't... If they don't want to trade queens, they won't do this. So then C5... Knight E4 again. B4. Takes, takes, takes here. They take this, though. Rook A4. Ooh, this is a nice move. This and protecting this. Okay, okay. It really wants Knight E4, yeah. I really want Knight E4. The computer wants Knight E4. 94, 94. Come on, come on, come on, come on. I'm going to manifest it. I'm going to put it on the board. Manifest it. Come on, man. Come on, Pietro. Come on. 94. 94. 94. Okay, what is he worried about? He certainly, I mean, he certainly sees 94. He certainly sees it as an option, but what is he worried about? Queen takes, knight takes. What is he worried about? Is 94 a problem here? Takes, attacking the rook. Here... Check here. This. Maybe he doesn't like this endgame. This seems perfectly fine, though. But maybe he doesn't like something about this endgame. B3 to stop these shenanigans. A5 seems reasonable. Here. Oh, this is quite weakening. Okay, bringing your king up. A4. I like this in here. C5. This seems perfectly reasonable. Huh. Maybe he doesn't see it? It does seem like one of those moves that's like... Maybe he doesn't like avoiding the queen trade. Takes this. And he's worried about D5 coming. Is C5 worrying? No, because we're threatening this. So A5 to stop that. And he's just like... He's just worried that the opponent has so much center control. Perhaps. Perhaps. Yeah, I mean, that doesn't feel good either. I feel like he's only getting in his head by taking this long. Yeah, that's definitely true. Like, taking how... Because how much time did he have? I mean, it might not show up in his head because it hangs the knight. I don't know. I think because Pietro's 2,000... Yeah, there we go. There we go. There we go. There we go. I mean, Pietro's 2,000 online. It's definitely... I mean, this knight has been, like, pinned to the queen. Yeah, this knight has been, like, pinned to the queen for so many moves that knight e4 has to be on his radar. Okay, so the opponent goes into this queen trade. Okay! That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. Now, the opponent had this queen trade in mind for a while. Because they played it instantly. So, I think the opponent is in move fast mode and let Pietro self-destruct. Takes back. What moves for the opponent here? Something like c5 seems reasonable. Trying for this. What do we think? I mean, bishop e2 to get out of... Like, this seems reasonable. This seems reasonable. c4. With this, and you're stable. I don't know about... Oh, the rook. Okay, okay. I was just looking like positional. Was the increment 30 seconds per move? So they get 30 seconds every time they make a move. You zoomed in by accident. Don't mind me. Carry on. Yeah, I really like this queen trade. So the play from the opponent here is all on the queen side. All on the queen side. So this takes. I like b4. I like b4. a5 is nice. A5 is nice. I was thinking b4 to stop c5. Because c5, the opponent just gets so much space on your side of the board. So a5 here from the opponent is quite a natural move. I mean, our bishop is stopping the rook from coming here, and this rook needs to go somewhere. This seems like it doesn't really belong behind this pawn. So a5 taking more space on the queen side seems very reasonable. And then where's Pietro? How do we fight back? I really wish we could play c4, but we have two pieces. c4 we can't do because after takes, there's two pieces here. So maybe, how do we set up c4? Help me, guys, help me. How do we set up c4? Help, 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 help. Maybe we set up c4 by bringing our bishop back here. Stop d4. And then we set up c4 because our bishop is here. But actually, can we even play it? I don't think we can. Because after this and c5, now it's still... Right. But takes. But okay. Takes here, and this pawn's hanging. Right. And this pawn's hanging. Okay. We have a lot of loose pawns in a lot of these positions. We have a lot of loose pawns. I think a5. I think the opponent will play a5. And we're very restricted. b3 I like. a4. I mean, we can take and then go in after this. This seems fine, guarding everything then. Here seems natural. We have an outside passer, but I don't think we'll be able to protect it for very long. When's my next stream? It's literally 10 at night in your country. It's 5 a.m. for you, Giovanni. It is 8 in the morning for me. So, Kareem, you must be on the other side of the country. You must be on the other side of the country. It's getting brighter out, so let me turn my light up even more. Bro, read my question but won't answer. When's the next stream? Oh my gosh. Southern does not let me breathe for a second. I don't know when the next stream is going to be. Probably tomorrow, most likely. I have lessons later today. Mr. Monkey Rat. Mr. Monkey Rat, you only have a little bit of time before you go to work? Oh, before you go. So you're going to watch it until you got to go. Perfect. Perfect. I need to know when I'm getting my 50 stream streak. It's crazy being called Giovanni because that's not my name. I mean, it's your username. It's kind of your... It's the most natural username that I think you have, right? Am I crazy? C5 is good here. A5 is good. There's a lot of good moves for the opponent. It's also kind of screaming for knight e4 still. And I think we need to get rid of this bishop. Takes, attacking the knight here. We already looked through this. There's this check. There's this, which I'd be very happy with getting this position. A5. Yeah, with no dark squared bishops on the board, this pawn isn't so weak. If here in trades, I'm pretty happy. I mean, if they trade off our suck knight, I'd be happy with that. Yeah, but it's not your real name. All right, right. It's like, right. I mean, it's your YouTube name, and it is, Giovanni is a real name. So being called that, even though it's not your name, would be weird. I agree. Like, if my username was another actual name, like it was John or something, and people was like, hey, what's up, John? It would be weird. It's another account you have. I see. We will get our revenge. These dude points are not going away. Oh, man. Oh, man. It takes... Yeah, take your time. Take your time. Think. What is the opponent looking at? The opponent's doing the Hikaru bot, like, bouncing his head. He's doing the Hikaru. He's happy. Bro is purposefully ignoring me. Even when I give him money? Wait, what? Did you donate? Wait, what? Even when I give him money. What are you talking about? Hey, Southern... Ah, you subbed. Thank you. I don't have my alerts. I don't have my alerts on, but thanks for the sub, man. Thank you. I don't do the alerts when I'm streaming on Pietro's channel as well, because I don't want that distracting like Pietro's channel. But thank you. Samuel, thanks for the follow. That was a while ago, but thank you. Southern, shout out to you for the sub. I think my next stream is going to be tomorrow, Southern, to answer your question. Knight back. I think a5 or c5 is my guess. c5, a5. Just taking more space on the queen side. I think the opponent is going to treat this bishop like a pawn. And like just use it to stabilize his center while he takes some space on the queen side. And I mean, this position is like uncomfortable for Pietro because he doesn't really have like a good move, and so he might use a lot of time, but it's also not so scary. Like, he doesn't have much space. His pawns are weak, but also there's not really that big of threats. Tomorrow? At what time? Probably... Let's find... Tomorrow for you is in 5 hours. What time will I be streaming tomorrow? Probably... like 5 hours... 5 hours from now, tomorrow. You're in Canada, Mr. Monkey Rat? You're in Canada, heck yeah. My neighbor, the neighbor. Okay, so knight jumping into the middle. We can snap this bishop. We can't take the knight. We can't take the knight because after they recapture, then we have 2 pieces hanging. But what about this? Takes... We can't save one of our pieces because... Then this. Is this really so bad? Wait, why is this so bad? Ah, bishop f5, and they can hold on to it. What about f3? Try to go for this. Bishop d3. Wow. Okay. Wait, what? c5. Oh my gosh. And then they can lock this bishop in. I see. Yeah, that is really uncomfortable. That is really uncomfortable. Wow. That is hard to see all that far. So if you see knight takes, pawn takes, trade here, I guess it's not here, here, but then you might see this far and go here, and I'm fine. If you see this far, then you say here, I'll just do this and this. And if here, I'll just go here and walk my king up. I think it's very difficult to see all that far ahead and know that you can't take this knight. That means you're in America. Yeah, Mr. Monkey Rat. I'm in America. That's right. That's right. We are neighbors. We are country neighbors. Okay, so I actually like, so we can trade. I don't like this dark squared bishop. It just puts a lot of pressure on our pawns long term. So I like trading. I also like this supporting a trade. I kind of would expect f6 though. Bishop c7. You're just going in like this, maybe coming around this way. Bishop h2. Yeah, you don't want to put the bishop on a spot where the knight can take and damage your pawns. Right. Huh. What's all this? An EU-friendly stream. What's up, ADAC? What's up, ADAC? Welcome in. Esmoada, thanks for the follow. Thanks for the follow. Welcome in. Wait, Esmoada, are you another chess creator? I think we follow each other on Instagram. Are you another chess creator? I think you are. Heck yeah, welcome in. Welcome in. Let me follow you back on Twitch as well. Hello. You'll be able to watch when you get out of school, Mr. Monkey Rat. Perfect. I mean, come on back. We are no longer the purple app. I know. Yeah, I like this move. It was either trading this, going into like a bit of a complicated endgame, or you just improve your knight and defend the bishop. f6 here. When's the next round? The next round is tomorrow. Chess burns. You'll also be doing commentary for Pietro, just observing and learning. Heck yeah, you're doing some research. on your on our protagonist Pietro. Perfect. Yeah, I'm not streaming on TikTok today, Oscar, so you guys get to be Twitch today. I don't think YouTube, I hope YouTube doesn't have a problem with me saying Twitch for Pietro's stream. Okay, here. Wow, they want knight d6. That's kind of a funky move. Otherwise, knight d2? Wait, what? They want knight d2. Wait, huh? Okay, that's a really funky move. Wait, what? I see. So you're hanging your knight, but like if you take the knight, it removes the defense of this bishop. I see. Okay, that's a funky move. Forced mate in 249, Southern says. Forced mate in 249. Yeah, I like this move a lot. What else? What else? Okay, so f6 is quite natural. It's like long term. Let's say here, here, here. Long term, you are going to, and maybe this or something. Maybe here. And let's just say move. So f6 with taking the entire center. Yeah, Pietro really does not have much control with his pawns. Did Pietro allow me to stream on his account in advance? Yes, Monkey Rat. There's a software that lets me like start a stream on 2 channels, and I can be on both. I can be on both. It's magical. What camera are you using? Because damn. Is the camera good? Do you like the camera? It's just a USB camera. It's like the nicest USB camera I could find. I don't have like a professional camera. It's a Razer Kio Pro Ultra HD. Yeah, I mean, it's a whole thing. It's a mouthful. I mean, I can send you the link if you're actually interested. But yeah, it's like the nicest USB camera I could find. The camera's fine, but what's shown is bad. Can somebody ban ABAC? Sounds like it wasn't crazy expensive. Yeah, it's not too bad. It's not too bad. I was not ready to be dropping some money on like a nice camera. Deal. Southern ban ABAC. He roasted me. Get him. You just lost 4 games in a row, Bernie. Should I keep playing or stop? If you're tilted, I would stop. You might message me for the link later, please. Of course. Don't you worry about it. Perfect. I can send it to you. So let me know. Okay, so f6. F6 I like from the opponent. Or for them. Otherwise, yeah, f6 is like a good way to fix kind of this weird... The opponent has a weird pawn structure. It feels like a bit disconnected with this bishop like stuck in the middle. And with the queens off the board, you're not really too worried about like weakening your king by moving the pawns. So something like rerouting the bishop over here, and then I don't know, maybe attacking like this with e5. Perfect. Nah, let's lose more games. Heck yeah, Bernie. That's what I'm talking about. Bernie will not quit. Do they get extra time after a certain amount of moves? In very professional tournaments, it's like if you made it to move 40, then you get more time. Ooh, the fancy move comes out. But not in this one, Walkman. It's just every move they get 30 seconds. There's not like bonus time. Is another mod gonna come? Is your job getting too hard, Southern? You got fed today, so I mean, what are you complaining about? Okay. A brilliant knight sacrifice. I mean, so essentially, the opponent wants to trade down in a favorable way. The best way we can do it for Pietro is to take this bishop. The knight takes with check. We take, and then they take back, and then this pawn is kind of lonely. But there's actually not an easy way for the opponent to go and get it. I mean, our king can come up. They have their light square bishop. That can't target it very well. Maybe they're going to try and target it with something like here, b3 and this, but just king g3 and we're in time. None of my other mods love me. Southern, you are the most regular mod that we have around here. Not exactly brilliant. No. Definitely not a brilliant move. But it's a fancy move. Hang in your knight to get this one. But I do not want this dark squared bishop to be the only dark squared bishop on the board. That is not a fair trade. This knight for their dark squared bishop. So I want us to take theirs. It's a fancy move though. It is a fancy move. Pietro should have told me he was playing on the cheaper version of DGT. The cheaper version of the DGT. Are there cheap DGTs, man? Oh my gosh. I feel like every DGT board is like super nice. I feel like a cheap DGT board is still like the most expensive chessboard you would ever buy. Okay. Good. We took the bishop. Okay, so we are going to go into this transformation that we looked at. Here, takes, and probably king up. To try and go get this one. If king doesn't come up, let's say, yeah, check. We'll get some rapid fire moves, so I'll just let it play. 5,000 years later. Patzer is responding to himself. Maybe Cole will promote someone. Not gonna happen. Okay, so we got into this forcing line. So king g2 is just always a useful move. You will need to protect this pawn with your king at some point. If you don't play that, what are you playing? b3? Here. I guess you could attack the center, actually. Wait, what do we think about this? Yeah, it takes and then fixes our pawns. Then c5. b3. Interesting. The one that Pietro's playing on is 500. The one you have is like 1200. Holy crap. Holy crap. Yes, cheaper. Yes, I mean, you're making the nice DGT boards. You're making Pietro's nice DGT board look like something you'd find at a thrift store, man. Chess Burns, you are a beast. You are a chess beast. Holy. Okay, e4 makes sense here. King g2, e4. What other moves do I like? I mean f4, but then you're not playing e4. f4 I like. Does computer like it? Yeah, computer doesn't mind it. This feels like a drawing position to me. Unless Pietro, he just has to move faster. I mean, he's got half the time left. He pretty much just has to move faster, make some normal looking moves. You really will not, like, there's a lot of very normal looking moves here that are completely good. I'm playing a game of chess while watching chess, which helps me. So I'll tell you when I win. You got this, bro. You got this. Pietro might get in time trouble. He might. He might. I mean, he kind of already is in time trouble. He's got half the time of his opponent. If they were both at 13 minutes, then I would say there's no time trouble. But Pietro has to move twice as fast as the opponent. Oh, Patzer, that was a roast because you say Mr. Monkey Man, Mr. Monkey Rat isn't going to win. So he's never going to... Oh, man. Bro, it's half time. You said it already. We get it. Alright, my bad. My bad. I've been yapping for too many hours straight. You might say the same thing over. You might say the same thing. You might repeat yourself a little bit. Okay, okay. This does seem like a position where you would take some time, though. It definitely doesn't seem like... Wait, what about this? Going for here? Just c5. Here. No, because then this is really weak. Cole, can I ban for being rude? No, I think Patzer was just joking. B3 is always useful. F4 is always useful. King G2 is always useful. Like, these are the type of moves you need to make when you are... How do I say it without repeating myself, Mr. Arav? Okay, E5. I think this is the move that Pietro really wants to play and that he's probably calculating. E5. Oops. Takes. See here. B3. And I think you're perfectly happy. You're perfectly happy in this scenario. Maybe he's thinking about this. Can't go here, hanging the bishop. Here, C4. Wait, what are we supposed to do here? This is a little bit uncomfortable. Here, takes. Here, this, and this. Because if you move the bishop somewhere, then I think this rook is getting in. Huh. My name pronounced wrong like always. I'm sorry about that, man. Alright, Pietro. Alright. Let's go. Come on. Okay, if you don't like this... Okay, I think we are past the point. Pietro is past the point of trying to find the exact move. Or trying to find, like, the best move. Now he's at the point where we're just making natural looking, useful moves. So something like this. Even if you don't see that A5 actually isn't great, or A4 isn't great, then A4... C5, here, just natural looking moves like this, here, all of these, like this, takes, okay, we can't do that, oops, but that's the sort of, these are the sort of moves that we need now. We are done trying to find the exact correct moves. We could, I'm trying to think. How useful is it for us to just set up on the dark squares? Here. C4. Yeah, logical. This is really weak. If they get C4, this is really weak. Here. B3. Wait, this though? Rook takes. I'm just making a lot of moves. Okay, B4. This is what I... Yeah, yeah. It's really hard to play a bad move in a position like this. Yes, I agree. Yeah, that's exactly what I'm thinking. B4 very naturally. You don't want C5 to come. The only thing is A5 is very strong. A5 seems very strong. Ah, B5. Here, D4. A4. Oh, not this. Takes. You just have a lot of split stuff. You're gonna lose this pawn for sure. Okay, B4, A5, A3. Okay. Hello. I'm gonna butcher your name, but Sana. Hello. Welcome in. You lost the game, Monkey Rat. You miscalculated. Oh, I'm sorry to hear about that. That is chess. It hurts. Off topic from the game. For the next candidate cycle, the highest rated player won't be in the candidates. Somewhere that the spot will be in another tournament. Your thoughts? I did see that. Like the top rated spot won't be a thing anymore. I think a lot of the players agree that it shouldn't have been a thing. Wait, I can't remember. Just Sanad? Okay, perfect. Welcome in, man. Welcome in. I did see that. So it won't affect this one. So Hikaru's still going to get the candidate spot for this year. But I did see that. I don't know. I mean, I don't know what I think about it. I don't really have a huge opinion on it. I guess whatever the top players think is what I think. I mean, I don't have a huge opinion on it, to be fair. A5, A3, here is not good. C5, challenge the rooks, back, here. Oh my gosh. Here. Wait, what? Here. Wow. You're telling me this is bad? Oh, and the rook is trapped. Holy. The rook is trapped. Wow. Wow. Do you think it should have been sooner rather than later, Chess Burns? I think it's good that they didn't, because they announced that rule recently when they already decided that Hikaru was in. So I think it would have been pretty unfair to like take Hikaru out after he already got the spot. You're new to chess, still trying to learn the basics. What's the best way to improve? The best way to improve is going to be, well, first of all, you're going to want to play slow games, Sanad. So long, rapid games. These are going to be like 10-minute games or longer. I recommend for beginners 15-minute plus 10-second increment. And they're going to be very long games, but they're going to help you improve. And you're going to want to learn like just basic opening stuff. You can look up a lot of YouTube videos. A lot of YouTube videos will be helpful. Yeah, I won't self-promote, but yeah, just look up on YouTube, like, chess tips for beginners. A lot of YouTube videos. You'll learn a lot from a ton of YouTube videos. Okay. Take your time, opponent. Take your time. Take your time. What's the rush around here? What's the rush around here? There's no rush, my friend. There is no rush. Trust me. You are all good. You are all good. Welcome back. Kareem, hello, hello. Yeah, I like b4. The only thing I don't like about it is after a5 it gets a little too complicated. For Pietro's time situation is what I'm saying. You re-entered the stream. Welcome back to you, Kareem. Yes, welcome back to you. What do we think about c3? Wait, really? Wow, rook a3. I was gonna say I don't care about this because I can start pushing. But rook a3. Wow. Sitting right in front of the dude. Okay, which is why a3 takes. We're completely fine with these rook trades. Did we get a move? No. Not yet. Not yet. What did you skip? I can't remember where you were, but there was a lot of tension in the middle of the board. Kareem, and we did end up getting a queen trade, and it is kind of, the game has kind of fizzled out. All of the tension had released, and it had been released into trading pieces, and now we are in an endgame where it is quite equal, but the main thing is the time difference. What's my favorite candy? Probably Skittles or Starburst. I'm a very I like the sweet candies. I mean, obviously the chocolate is great, but I'm much more of like a sweet or sour type of candy person. a5, a3. Here, just all of this tension. Wait, what's going on here? Takes. Rook takes and then this. Okay. Maybe c3 here? c5? We can't do this because then they push this, cut the defense off. Maybe we... Maybe we take? No. Maybe we take? No. Oh, man. Oh, man. I am glad I'm not playing. I would mess this up 10 times out of 10. I would mess this game up 10 out of 10 times. a5. Oh, you're saying here, here, and this? Yeah, I like that. I like that much more. Here, here, rook coming into a4. c3 here, here. Maybe king up? Yeah, king up, and challenging the bishop like this. Oops. Here, here. King here. I'm just making very natural moves. It feels like we don't have any moves. I guess we can challenge this rook on the A file whenever we want to. Yeah. Here. Takes. I don't know. I don't know, man. The longer I think about this, the more I think it should be a draw. I kind of agree. Oh, I agree. Ugh. And Pietro will be very happy with a draw against someone 300 points higher rated. He'll be very happy about it. C4. Maybe you were talking about C4 in a different position. Take your time, buddy. Take your time. Take your time. Instead of rook A1, rook B2. B2. Yeah, I think it's a draw. I agree. A5, A3, here, here. Here, this. This is all very forcing. What about this, actually? Takes to win this pawn is what I was thinking. Yeah, you lose both your pawns. And your bishop's hanging. Huh. I don't know, man. I'm doing a lot of calculation. Yeah, it does look quite drawing. I mean, the light squared bishop, we're just going to sit our king here. Our light squared bishop fights on the light squares. They don't have any weaknesses. We have enough pawns to, like, fight back. But the opponent's definitely going to try. The opponent is definitely going to try. For sure. For sure. I'm going to drive myself crazy if I keep looking at this position. I'm going to lose my mind. I'm going to lose my marbles. Okay. Maybe this. This, to prep here and getting some presence in the center. Here. A4. Here. King up. Yeah, E5. This seems like it's just screaming to be played. Takes here. Doesn't seem like anyone's breaking through. What's the worst candy? The worst candy is Pietro Italian. We've had 2 people ask that today. Pietro is Swiss. The worst candy. Oh, I think I really don't like hot tamales. Hot tamales, they're too chewy. I don't really like spicy candy. I think that would be my answer. It's not that they're bad, I mean, it's just the worst candy. You know what I mean? They're just not for me. Oh, okay. Wait a second, buddy. This seems like a move to make, just to make your opponent use more time. Like a surprising move. Okay. Essentially, we have to leave this tension if we take. Whoa, if we take, it's just horrible. Ooh, this is a really nice try. If we push... Why is this so bad? If we push, then A5. Why is this so bad? A3. Ah, because you can never push C3 in positions where you'd really want to. Ah, okay, okay. Horror show with the sub. Thank you, man. Horror show also with the sub. Thank you. Thank you, horror show. Appreciate you. Appreciate you. He hates us. I just don't have my alerts on when I'm doing commentary. I don't want to, I don't want the like sub alerts to pop up on Pietro's stream. But thank you, man. Okay, this is definitely a move that is surprising to see. But you don't have to look at it too long to realize, first of all, you can't take. Taking is really bad. And letting them take you, like a4, letting them take you is perfectly fine. You fix your pawns. It's actually a good thing to let them take you. Can Pietro speak Italian? I have no idea. I have no idea. I have no idea. What is Pietro's opponent's rating? Anyone know? I don't know their online rating, but their over-the-board rating is 2077. 2077, my friend. So yeah, moral of the story is it's a surprising move, but it shouldn't take too long to realize that you can't take, and doesn't take too long to realize that if they take, it's very nice for you. Just play e4. How's the idea? e4 is perfectly good. Oh, the computer doesn't think so. The computer doesn't like allowing this pawn to stay here and just control this pawn so much. So at some point, the computer wants to... I know I was just saying it doesn't want you to leave this pawn here to allow this c pawn to be bad the whole time, but it wants to leave the option open to take. You can't take right now because a rook getting here would just be horrible. But a4, and eventually you might need to take it. Unk age. How old is Pietro? I have no idea. Am I Pietro's brother? No. Who do you think is going to win? I think it's going to be a draw. Unk age. How old is Pietro? Unk age. B5 is good. B5. My first thought is no because of C5 in response. Ah, C5 in response is good for us. Okay, apparently no because of this. But wait, why? And here. Ah. Here. Wait, back though? Why is this so bad? Now it takes? Why the heck is this so bad? Takes. Here. Check. Look back. This is just horrible for us. I guess our rook kind of sucks. Huh. Interesting. Yeah, it didn't... I mean, that position didn't look like we were winning anything, but it didn't look horrible. Yeah, rook here, totally fine. Just keep the tension. Keep the tension. Ooh, we have 4 minutes. Why would it be fine? We're about a pawn for nothing. Well, it didn't seem good. It didn't seem good for us or anything, but... Not even one of those theoretically drawn endgames. He would lose. Is this a FIDE rated tournament? I believe so. I believe so, yes. Just play moves. It's hard to lose. It'd be easy for me to lose. I'll tell you that. It would be easy for me to lose. F4 is generally good. Okay, so A5. A5. King up. King, no. With this setup, we want A4, A5, A3. Okay. Now we can take, if their rook ever goes away from the defense of this pawn, then we can take. Takes. Okay, some trades. Did you see that they have found a forced mate in 400 while creating the 8-pace table base? I have not seen that. I have not seen that. Gotta go. Mr. Monkey Rat, thanks for hanging out. Thank you, thank you. You think Pietro will lose on time? No, he definitely won't flag. There's 30... He won't run out of time and lose. He gets 30 seconds every single move. Still 3 results, but I really wouldn't bet on a draw. Especially with the same colored bishops. That's fair. That's true. That's true. It's very complicated. Yeah, it is very complicated. There's still 14 pawns spread out on the board. There's still 14 pawns, 2 rooks, and bishops. That's true. That is true. That is true. Rook here is a bit of an odd move. Hey, rook here is quite an odd move. Are you planning to... So a4, are you planning to double here? What's going on? Are you doubling? And planning to take... And what exactly? C5 is a move, just takes. Rook D5. I'm not understanding why this is so strong. Or why you would ever double. I'm not understanding why you would ever double. Oh. Bishop E4. Okay. I mean... Okay, Bishop E4, not what I would have played, but... I'm certainly happy that Pietro's moving faster. This kind of... Bishop E4, the reason I don't like it is because your opponent wants to double, and we are looking at if they double. So if here... Wow, it's doing the thing again, my bad. If our opponent does double... The only reason... Oh man, this is annoying. The only reason why... The main reason why it looks stupid is because they're like doubling their rooks into our bishop. So the only reason I don't like it is because now it kind of like makes this idea a bit better in the same sort of thing, because after it takes... Now it's like their doubled rooks actually, like it's not just staring at a bishop. It doesn't look stupid. Hello? Where's our game? Hello? Where did the game go? Here it is. Okay, we're back. Yeah, now it's now the doubled dudes aren't so stupid looking. If we left our bishop here, they would look pretty stupid. Wait a second. What about... How stupid is this? It's not good. About this? Rook c4 and you are completely winning. Your rook is looking quite stupid, my friend. Ah, okay, f5. Lost another 3 games, Bernie. It's not your day. Oh man, I'm sorry to hear that. I am sorry to hear that, Bernie. Average dude, GG's. I have to go. It's midnight in your country. Well, thanks for hanging out. I appreciate it. Thanks for hanging out. Okay, a4 takes. Takes. But okay. Oh, probably this in between. Check. Takes. Maybe king coming over. Probably not on the light squares. Here, f5. Keying up, just very natural moves. Here, b5, c5, c4, c4. c4 isn't stupid. I'm just gonna watch the stream. Heck yeah. Oh, we did get this trade. Okay, so this is, I mean, he has less time, but this was the very natural move that I was looking at. After this, here, it all seems fine until you get hit with F5. Wait, even without F5, it still hurts. It all seems fine if you go... Okay, we're getting a lot of moves. Let me... Yeah, okay, so this is on the board. And this is only not good because of Rook C4. Rook C4. Yeah, A3 is a little bit better, but C3 is very natural. Okay, so I'm kind of hoping... I'm kind of hoping that... Yeah, Rook C4. I was hoping that the opponent was gonna try and move really fast. I mean, he still did move fast. But so fast that he just moved the rook back. But, yeah, Rook C4. Our bacon is cooked after Rook C4. Here. F5. Yeah, F5, and we can't even pick up this guy. Takes. Okay, we're getting moves. I think we're going to get moves pretty quickly. We're going to get moves pretty quickly here. F5 is very natural. Shack. F5, King F6. Wait, they actually just don't need to play F5. It looks bad, I mean, it looks bad because this rook... The rook is like... The rook can't go anywhere? Wait, why can you just... Why just don't you have to play F5? King E5 here. Oh wait, this isn't so good. Bishop D5. Bishop D5. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, this is not great. This is not great. Ooh, I should cook some bacon. Pietro is getting hungry from that bacon message. This was pretty optimistic. You were expecting a draw. Yeah, maybe it was too complicated for the time situation for me to expect a draw. I just thought very natural moves would end up in a very equal position. I think Pietro did well against an opponent 300 points higher rated than him. Yes, I agree. I mean, the accuracy... Before these last few endgame mistakes, it was like 95-95. They're both playing well. Yeah, F5. Here. Okay. C4. Oh, please. I hope we get that move. Here takes push. Oh, we got some more moves. Rook back in here? Wait. Okay, no, he took the pawn. The DGT board just didn't... Yeah, there we go. I was like, wait, what? Has Cole even had breakfast? No, that one cheese stick doesn't count. I haven't had breakfast yet. I'll be eating breakfast after this game's over. I'm quite hungry, even with my cheese sticks. Even with my 2 cheese sticks that I ate. Yeah, nice move. But here... I was hoping to see c4. Yeah, king of 6. Ah. Yeah, Pietro's not in a good situation right here. I mean, as you can see. The problem is we're a pawn down. And this is just an outside protected passer. Here, this. Here. Okay, we got some more moves. Yeah, a4. a4, b5. Wait, rook f4 is the move? Really? If rook f4 here, are you just pushing? You're pushing g5. Okay, a4 here. I think I just walk up. Ah, they have this check. It's pinned. Wow. Wow. Maybe he can get some... Yeah, he still has this. Here, and then they can take this pawn. G5 here. Yeah, I mean his only counterplay is these pawns, but it's to be honest, it's not yeah, if we go to the H file, then our king is locked away forever, for eternity. Like if we go to the H file, then like bishop takes and this rook is locking our king away for eternity. So back takes, but this is still just quite sad. Yeah, and then you're just pushing P. Here? Rook G3, king here. Takes, fumbles a draw. Yeah, okay, our king's locked on the side. Oh, man! Oh, man! Yeah, takes. Are we looking for this again? Here, check. Here. How many tries do we have? Yeah. Okay, okay. This check is good. Here is fine for the opponent. Oh, come on, man. This kid is good. This kid is good. Yeah, he was playing very well. It really all came down to this very natural rook check. So I'm just moving back in time. it all came back to this very natural rook check. Yeah, I think, like, if you're trying to understand why it was a mistake intuitively, just like giving, so intuitively they have control over the entire open file and they have control with tempo. And even if you do this and they don't take it, and they go back and protect their pawn, I don't know, it just still doesn't feel right. Pietro is a little cooked. I mean, he is, but this is only round one. This is only round one of the tournament. He is a little bit cooked, but it's okay. Here, check. Here, takes. Here, G5. Here. Here. This. I don't know. I'm trying to find something. Okay, rook back. Can you find some reasonable looking moves for black? In which position? Reasonable looking moves are essentially black's easiest plan here is just to yeah, I guess this is very easy. Just nothing is going to... Is to essentially leave this rook here, cutting off the king, push some pawns up the board. Actually, I don't know. I actually don't know if you can have your rook occupied like this. Because if you just leave your rook here, like in this situation, your rook is... I mean, it's cutting off our king, but your rook is also very cut off from the game. So, let me think. Here. Oh, there's a mate threat. Oh my gosh. Oh, there's a mate threat. This and this. Oh, I didn't even notice that at all. Yeah, it's a mate in 16. Here, check, blocks, you just go G5 and then it's forced mate like this. Wow. Okay, that's really nice. That's really nice. I'm sorry, Pietro, but it's only round one. It's only round one. I know it's a... Yeah, bishop f1. It's a hard round one to take, but it's only round one. No. Maybe the kid is cheating. No. No. He's not cheating. Maybe. No. No. He's not cheating. The Swiss Gambit. It is very common for people 2000 rated FIDE to play 96% accuracy games in D4. In like not so sharp. This game wasn't very sharp. It was complicated for like 3 moves and then it was very like positional. In very positional games it's not difficult to get. For 2000 over the board FIDE rated players to get like mid 90s. Yeah, blocks, and then G5, G4. King takes F6 is winning. King takes F6 is winning. Pietro, just launch your king over there, buddy. Just launch your king. Mate is on the way? Yeah. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. What is my elo? I'm the same as Pietro. He's probably better than me over the board. I don't have an over the board rating. But we're both like 2,000 online. Online rapid. Over the board, he's probably better than me. Wouldn't, after king takes f6, after pawn captures, wouldn't it be stalemate? Oh my gosh. You're killing me. You are killing me. Yeah, g5. Yeah, this is, you're only 800. I'm a noob. 800. The thing is, like when you are deep in the chess community, it's like 800 is like a noob, right? But like your day-to-day life, everyone around you, your friends, like, you know, your uncles, your cousins, everyone's like played chess. Everyone's played chess, and 800 elo in day-to-day life, not in the chess community, is actually good. At 800 elo, you're beating pretty much everybody that you play in your day-to-day life. Okay, we have this check. Lena is back. How long is this? Oh my gosh. This was a long game, but it's about to end. It's about to end, unfortunately, for our protagonist. Unfortunately. Yeah, I think the chess world, but back to that point of 800 being a noob, I think the chess world is very, I don't know, very, what's the word I'm looking for? They're not very understanding of, I don't know, like chess beginners or like lower rated chess players. I don't like how the chess community treats like 800s, for example, is my main point. Arnar. Lena moves to Australia and thinks she's Australian. Immediately. Arnar. Yeah, okay, we got the resignation. Good game, Pietro. Good game, good game. Nice try. It was very well played until I guess you gave your opponent one real opportunity in this rook pawn and bishop endgame. If Pietro is the protagonist, he could do chess montage training and win the rest of the tournament. Yes, just like every movie. Gotta go to sleep, have fun. Had fun with y'all, bye. I will see y'all. Actually, I actually won't see half of you guys later. Yeah, with that, make sure to send Pietro your best wishes for the future rounds in the tournament. He played excellently until it was just like one move that gave his opponent a bit too much play in the endgame. So with that, look at the Wojtek Plata game, please. Is it in this tournament? Or is it in the freestyle? Oh, here it is. Whoa, oh my gosh. I see 3 brilliant moves. Queen here, sacking the knight, but you can't take because of check and mate coming. Okay. Sacking your rook for this pawn, because if you take, here you lose the queen. Wow. And another, I don't know why this is wait, what? It's another brilliant, because if you take the knight, which you have to or else you lose your queen, you get mated like this. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Insane. Insane game. Okay, anyways. Thanks for hanging out, everyone. On that note, we are going to end the festivities for today. Make sure to root for Pietro. Give him some love. Send him some love for his round 2 tomorrow and the rest of the tournament. It was an honor to be able to commentate for the round 1. I appreciate you guys all hanging out. Thanks for the follows. Thanks for the subs. I will see y'all later. And good luck. Shout out to Pietro again. Good luck to him in the rest of the tournament. All right, everyone. Peace. Peace. I'll see you later. Peace. I will not be commentating tomorrow, Walkman. It'll be someone else. I think Asmoada is commentating tomorrow. I was only commentating the round 1 of his tournament. So just today.